Can I do anything to help? What's going on with him?
I can't speak for the other girls at the club, but I have never taken money for sex.
Then why did Vice bring you in?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask them.
Michael tells me you're a student.
Yeah, at City College. I work at the club at night to pay for my classes.
Well, it's gotta be tough, using tips to pay your tuition.
I manage.
I mean, I'm sure it would be nice to have someone to help pay the bills.
You think I'm using Michael for his money?
Look, I don't know. You're an attractive girl. You can have any guy you want. Why are you hanging out with a teenager?
Michael is not like other kids his age.
But he is a kid. He's gone through hell, gone through worse stuff than most people in their entire
Those
life.
other trust fund babies at his private school will never know a thing about. Michael can't talk to them. He can't talk to anybody.
But he can talk to you.
If all I was interested in was money, I would have named my price when Carly tried to pay me off. I care about Michael. I've never hurt him.
All right, keep going. Hey, you got any proof that these girls are taking money for sex?
We got an anonymous tip. Some guy claimed to be a customer.
Siobhan didn't run out because of you. She's just been under a lot of stress lately with all the threats from the Balkan and watching Jerry Jacks get shot right in front of her.
Have you found out if the body was his?
It wasn't. He's still listed as missing. But, I mean, Siobhan saw him get shot in the chest, so it's doubtful that he's still alive.
And if it turns out he was the Balkan, then the danger's over.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, it would be nice if Brenda and Siobhan didn't have to keep looking over their shoulders, you know?
Right. So, if the threat's gone, then Siobhan goes back to Ireland?
Not necessarily.
Oh, because I think she can only stay in the States if she has a visa or green card. Or unless she marries a U.S. citizen?
In here? What do you want?
I want to remind you of what you stand to lose if you ever hang up on me again. Check under the bench. I've left a gift for you.
You bastard.
Watch the name calling. Somebody could get hurt.
If you touch one hair, I'll kill you myself. Do you hear me? I'll kill you!
This whole marriage is a fluke. A drunken night in Vegas that Ethan and I were ready to laugh off with a quickie annulment.
After enjoying the perks of marriage first, of course, right?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I have fun with Ethan, mainly because he lives in the moment, which is about as long as I thought this marriage was gonna last until Edward approached us with this insane offer.
Well, some might call it good business, Maya. Edward is gonna need somebody to take over at EOQ, right? This way, Edward gets a year to groom Ethan. All of a sudden, $1 million seems like a small investment.
Edward may be willing to invest in Ethan, but I can't afford to.
Yeah. I'll be right there. I gotta go take care of something, but feel free to stay. And hey, who knows? Maybe Ethan will face his wife like a man. It's about time you two had an honest conversation, huh?
Do you have any idea how worried I was? Holy crap. Oh, God, I was about to hit you, but it looks like somebody already beat me to it. What is the point in being married to a doctor if you are not going to let me help you?
Last time I checked, you were still a few years shy of opening your own practice.
Okay, I don't need to pass the boards in order to check a cut. Now, who did this to you?
If you're thinking I got beat up and lost a fight, then you're wrong. I've locked myself out of my apartment.
Do not hand me that sad story about how you were climbing down your air shaft again. You got beat up.
No, you know those action movies where the hero jumps off the building and grabs the fire escape? Yeah, it looks easy, right? Not so much.
So you were jumping off your building?
No, of course not. Just one of those big rubbish bins, you know, trying to grab the ladder. I missed, obviously, and ate asphalt.
And fell on a few fists on the way down?
No, they were rocks.
You're not fooling anyone.
Neither are you. You're trying so hard to pretend like you don't care. But I heard what you said about Vegas.
Okay, you might not want to bring up that whole eavesdropping thing right now. I am in a position to inflict a lot of pain.
What happened in Vegas is something you never would have done.
You mean if I was sober?
No, you had no inhibitions. That's what made it so great. You know, you weren't overanalyzing or worried about who would get hurt. We were just there together, and I want to get back to that. You did say it was the most fun you'd ever had.
Well, I don't think you were in the condition to have fun at the moment.
Well, I would if I was in the right hands. Say, a doctor's. You know, I could work on that bedside manner.
So where's Terrell?
He's down in Pete's checking on a patient. He should be back soon.
Was this shadow thing his idea or yours?
Mine? Why?
I don't know, it just seems weird that he jumped in and helped other patients from the bus crash. Wasn't even on staff yet. Now that he has got hired, he needs help being shown around the hospital.
Okay, don't take it on Terrell just because you got into it with Lisa. What were you guys really fighting about?
Fight about anything.
It sure looked like it.
Well, then I need to work on my poker face, don't I?
Well, anything short of slapping her in the face in front of the staff is the picture of restraint.
You slapped her for a reason.
Maybe, but I wish I hadn't done that. All I did was give her the reaction that she wanted and let her know that her games were getting to me.
Well, you've done a really good job keeping professional sense. Not letting her get to you, or at least not showing it.
Asking to shadow Robin was a nice touch. The thought of you two spending so much time together is already rubbing Patrick the wrong way.
I didn't have to ask. Robin offered.
See, I knew that charm of yours wouldn't be wasted on her.
You know, you got Robin pegged all wrong. She's a sweet girl, smart, good with her patients. Kind of cute, too.
You know, this whole seduction thing isn't going to work if you actually fall for her.
Never happened.
I'd hope not.
How's your patient?
Sad case. A 7-year-old with Graves' disease. You know, after we finish rounds, maybe you can take a look at his chart. Give me your thoughts on antithyroid, drug therapy, and REI. But that is if you have time. I know I've been taking up a lot of it lately.
Oh, don't feel bad about it. I'm happy to do it.
Lucky your undercover job in Ireland was your chance to get away and to clear your head about all this Elizabeth stuff.
It was my chance to work with Interpol, Lila. It had nothing to do with my personal life.
Well, I think the lines of your personal life and your professional life are starting to get blurred.
Okay. So what? Look, from the beginning, there were huge gaps in my cover. I needed to fill them with something, so I drew from experiences in my own life, and I told Siobhan things that, you know, I haven't shared with anyone, not even Elizabeth. What's the big deal?
Well, you were vulnerable then, and you're vulnerable now, and considering marrying someone to help them get their green card is a very big mistake.
Whoa. We're not considering anything, okay? Now, look, Siobhan, she went to Diane's office and spoke to a lawyer about extending her work visa. He's the one who brought up a green card marriage. She shot it down right away.
Well, good. It's not that I don't want you to be happy. That's not...
Right. You just don't think that I would be happy with Siobhan. Is that what you're saying?
I think getting this serious about anyone is a bad idea.
Why are you doing this?
Lucky, healing from having your heart broken takes time. Caring too much too fast about anyone is a huge mistake.
I don't want to keep addressing the issue of your temper tantrums.
Please, just tell me what you want.
I understand that Lucky's father is a close friend of Sonny Corinthos.
You want information on Luke?
I want you to quit interrupting me. As an old friend, Lucky and the entire Spencer family will be invited to Brenda Barrett's upcoming wedding. You'll be there as Lucky's date.
What if he isn't planning on going?
Persuade him. I want your eyes and ears at the ceremony.